What is going on, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to City Skylines, Nack Crater County, where we have some residential demand that we need to take care of. I was looking around the map, and something that I realized that I didn't notice before is that this area, which I was going to make our nature reserve, is actually completely covered in ore. Now, with that being the case, I kind of want to make this a little ore industry over here. I know we have the farm industry. I talked about making this a timber industry. And then I talked about making this a nature reserve. But here's my thought process. Ore is a depleting resource. Like, you can only get so much ore. Now, if we built an ore industry here, and we kept this rock formation, and just kind of cleared some of the trees to get the ore around here. Once the ore was dried up, we could, obviously either demolish or move the ore extracting materials and then make this a nature reserve and kind of add some of the trees back, make it a real like restoration project type deal. And I kind of like that. It gives a little bit of character, it gives a backstory to our nature reserve. We could still do a nature reserve technically up here. I don't know if that's something I want, though. It's so out of the way that I don't think I want that. So I think we're gonna do an ore industry up here. Now, are we gonna do that today necessarily? Probably not, but maybe. We gotta take care of some of this residential demand first. I want to grid out basically the rest of these two areas here. And then from there, we'll have to start looking at buying additional tiles, which is nothing wrong with that. I do have the 81 tiles mod. I can't remember if I said that or not, but because of that, we can buy all the tiles we need as long as we have the money. But let's focus on kind of gridding this stuff first. And what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to, I want to make a barrier for this ore industry. So let's go ahead and do that. Now you might be like, why are you starting way up here? And that's just so that I kind of have a good baseline, so that I know that I'm not passing this. And this is likely going to be probably office spaces eventually. But we'll see. Let's see how I could do. I could also buy the tile below us, so I could zone up to the freeway. But the freeway is a little loud, so I'm not too concerned about that right now. So let's go ahead. We've done that. That's going to be our border for our ore industry. And actually, because of that, let's go ahead and upgrade that road. We're going to make it industrial road for now. Now, of course, we can change that eventually. What I would like to do at some point as well is go through and upgrade all the roads. I think we're at the point where we can, safely afford to do that. But I like regardless drawing my grids with the dirt roads just so I can get kind of what I want. Go up there. And we'll just go ahead, connect all these. Now this road is going to get out of here, sadly, or that, not the road, that rock formation. But I think that's okay. And we'll continue to do our little cul-de-sac type build thing. I want this just to go all the way across, like so, and we're going to meet it there. And then we can just grid from there. Make it nice and smooth if we can. This one's going to have a slight bend to it, but that's okay. It gives us some character. And we'll just go ahead and I'd actually like it. I want to use as much of this space as we can. So, oops, right there. Now, are people going to love living next to a freeway? Not necessarily. Will people do it? Yeah, absolutely. Especially, something I want to do this episode is make that a little bit prettier. So kind of have a tree barrier going through. It would just look nice in general. And I believe we could just go across from here. And we'll be all set. You go across. Now I do want... The way this is now, I probably want some kind of connection to the freeway. But... Ooh, I don't like that being a four-way. Like that. We'll just make this a little cul-de-sac type thing. And then... Yeah, we'll connect these up. Why not? There we go. Now we have just a lot of through traffic down here that we can use. A couple of areas that aren't going to be used for that. Or a couple of, you know, dead ends, essentially. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Which, let's see. I like... Do we make this our nature reserve? No, I like the idea I had. We're going to try to keep these two rock formations. So let's build with those in mind. Let me go. We're going to build... Let's have this continue out. Let's see. How's the... So we're a little bumpy as far as... Let me get that to go across. And then let's build around this bad boy. We want to build around it. Oh, shit. Oh, that's so annoying. It slipped over at the last second. All right, well. That's very annoying. Have this come around. I'd like this just to connect. There we go. Now that looks ridiculous. It absolutely does. But the houses that are in the area, it's a nice little landmarky type thing. And we can kind of work with that. Now, doing this across does make this very long blocks, and then it leaves us this weird little gap here. Let's go ahead and we'll break this up. Actually, this is perfect because what we can do... Oops. Go like that, and then this center square is going to be a hub of probably high school and elementary school. And we'll just continue these through. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we can go... Yeah, we'll go there. We can have one little road going through there. And there we go. We have some nice little areas. And then let's have this... Let's see. I do kind of like the natural stop here. So we're going to go... We're going to make this our... kind of last little... There you go. There we go. Now it's still gridded. It's a broken up for sure, but I think that's okay. And we'll just do a little cul-de-sac in there. There we go. So now we had two areas gridded. Should I connect them to the freeway? Probably. What would be an easy way to do that? I mean, we have a very clear connection we could do here. It's not great that's on that curve, although I guess it'd be better here, but that's very close to... Let's see. How would we want to do this? So we could do a little two-lane. Let's see. Let's just play around with this for a second. That would go like that and come off the freeway, and then you'd be kind of in that area. And then kind of the same thing coming into here. Like so. So that you'd have entrances onto that area. And then what you could do is just have a few... Let's see. I mean, doing it from here, I feel like isn't going to be great. I almost feel like here's the better spot. Oh, but that one has to go up. Okay, so we do... Actually, what am I doing? Let's grid this one out a bit more. Because we're just wasting space over here. So let's go like this. Right like that. And then I want the on-ramp to be off of this. That wasn't what I intended to do, but that works. And now there's just a little bit of connectivity through there. Could we do that here as well? Yes. Should we? Probably, yeah. But actually, whoops, I did not mean, I don't know why it keeps... Oh, it's because I'm using the straight tool. That makes a lot of sense. So we kind of want this... We want them to kind of curve onto this. Like so. Yeah, that works. And then we'll do it... There's not a really good way to do this one. And that kind of works. Because we want it on these main through streets. So I feel like that makes sense. Just to give a little bit of more... Let's see. Could have it just like that. I mean, is it the most beautiful thing in the world? God, no. But does it also work? Yeah. And then we could just go like so. There we go. Now, it's not pretty, but it's just, it naturally flows more with our grid we have going. And what I probably want to do is I probably want to upgrade the streets that all those are on. So let's do that. So all these like main drags, I don't know why it did that one as well, but whatever. All these little main roads that the highway entrances are on, I want to upgrade those all the way through. Now we'll upgrade all of this stuff eventually. But for right now, the ones that the freeway comes onto, I don't know why it did that one. We'll go like that. There we go. Our upgrade cost is getting a little high, but I think it's okay. There we go. And just our general connectivity is good. We got this area down here. We'll do this. And then what I want to do is we had the very clear lines that go through our entire city. Those ones can wait. I think this is fine. This is going to reduce the amount of traffic that comes off of, or comes through the roundabout. I think this is going to be good. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. All right, let's give everyone water. Yeah, I think what we did here is good. I hope. There we go. They're all gonna have water. And then down here, go like so. We'll follow this. And we just need one strip across. Now we don't have a lot of money, so we're gonna go ahead and zone this area first. Let's see. We'll just zone. We have a little bit of commercial demand, so we'll go like this. And then we're going to zone like that. There we go. All right, let's unpause it. We'll let it run for a little bit. A lot of those spots should start to fill in. And we got a full little gridded network here. That was weird. It said we had a busted connection there for a second. Hopefully we didn't accidentally delete a bus line. Let me... Now I'm worried. Let me check. No, we have all three bus lines going. 69, 74, and 86 passengers. That's what we want. We want a good amount of passengers. It works. It works quite well. Now our farm, we do have a lot of room for workers. That's going to take away that residential demand, which is good. Let's see. So that whole area... Oh, we do need power. We're just going to add to the lake. Call it a day. Make it nice and easy. All right. Yeah, this is good. We'll take this. We do need schools and parks out this way. I want to make it kind of, we'll make it here. We'll go ahead and drop a elementary school here. I want to put a playground of some sort. Small playground. That's too big. This one fits nicely. Throw that right there. Everybody's a little happy. And let's go ahead and zone this chunk and this chunk just so we can get power to our school and park. And actually what I'm going to do is just to add a little bit of connectivity. Let's go ahead and make a path right there. And a path right there. Just so you have a little bit of connectivity going through there. And we'll zone this as commercial. And then something I want to do is we're going to go ahead and extend this one all the way through. Because this is going to be, oh, you work at either the farm or you work at the mine. Poor kids, but it's just what's going to end up happening. So, we'll take it. We'll take it. Also, we'll go ahead and add a little dog park out here. Well, the dog park right off the freeway entrance. Should be fine. And we do got to get it power. We also have a bit of residential, or a bit of commercial demand, that is. So let's go ahead, go across here. Bam. Those should fill in quickly. We got Busy Town. Let's go. We could do an oil industry. We don't want that yet. We have some new policies we could do. We could do free public transportation, which could be good. Encourage biking. Could be good. We could upgrade a bunch of the roads to have bike lanes on it. Which, is that what we just unlocked? No, I think we already have that. Oh, we did get our hospital, fire station, and police headquarters, which is awesome. We also got a fishing pier, fishing tours, a marina. I mean, we could put that over here, which actually might not be a terrible idea. Let's check it out. Hold on. Where? Floating cafe, that's pretty cool. We got a tropical garden. Oh, it might be... Okay, so it has to be... Oh, it's tourism and leisure. Let's see. Fishing tours, jet ski rental. I mean, that could be fun. Plop it right here. You could jet ski on the lake. Let's see. I'm trying to think. A marina. A restaurant pier. Would make everyone over here quite happy. Would be right off the main drag here. Let's do it. We'll do that. And we'll do a jet ski rental next to that. And now's, I think, when we go ahead and we make a path. It's gonna come. Wait, what is this? What are they? No road access. Okay, so they do need a proper road. Okay. So let's go ahead. Does that? Okay, it does. Interesting. Like so. There we go. They have access now. You just come on in to the pier, to the restaurant pier, the jet ski rental. That's fun. Okay. I'm fine with that. I was hoping it was a pathway connection, but it's a road connection, so they need this. Which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that necessarily. I might actually downgrade those roads, though. Yeah, let's do that. So it looks a bit cleaner, and plus it's like you don't need... Why is the bus going? Bus? Why? Oh, I guess he's doing his U-turn. Oh, that probably optimized some of the bus paths. That makes sense. Okay. That's fine. We have a dog park over here. Still has nobody over here. That's okay. Let's go ahead. We do have a beach volleyball court, riding stable. That's kind of cool. I mean, this fits with the area. I mean, really, it's just too big. That's so annoying. let's see. It doesn't add any pollution or noise pollution. Okay, so hold on. Because these guys are going to love this. So if we just did it... Oh, I want it. That's just horrendous looking. Let's do some riding stables right here. And then we'll build the road off of this. Yeah, we can't do it right there, so we kind of have to break our grid slightly. Which isn't the end of the world. We'll do it like that, and then we could put... I like the skate park. I just like that there's a skate park option here. So let's put the skate park in here somewhere. That feels like more of a downtown type thing. What about a beach volleyball court? We can't do it off the side. We can do it off the side of that. Let's do that. There we go. They're going to love that whole area. It's just a little fun entertainment district. Or not district, but just like on the waterfront. You can go hang out with the kids. It's all good. I love it. We do still need a zone over here, though. Let's go ahead. Get that zoned up. Go ahead and zone that. Now, off of this little main strip, I'm actually going to do kind of like a strip mall almost. Like so. And then we'll zone around that. Yeah. And then I think I don't want... we have it in there. That's fine. I was going to say I don't want anybody right off of the freeway. But I think, I mean, it's realistic. It's still realistic to have this. Like, that's very much a thing, especially in a bigger city like the one I live in. Like, there's plenty of times where freeway entrances are lined with houses. So, I'm not concerned. There's enough realism in that for me. For sure. Now we have a lot of people moving in. How's our... We still got quite a bit of industrial that we can fill out. So making an ore facility isn't going to be what we do this episode. We just don't have the bodies. That might be a once we get high density, we could maybe do that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do want to zone this whole area at some point. But it's looking like we're not going to necessarily need that right this second. Because I do think having some shops along this road will just help take care of the... actually, I'm going to use this easier. This will make it so that there's a bit of a buffer from the eventual ore industry. And then we can kind of just go through and do this. That should be enough of a buffer, I believe. There we go. And now that entire area is set up. We do need some electricity. Let's just extend our network. I'm actually going to add 2 of them. Because we had the money and we want that excess power. Now, water and sewage is becoming a thing. Ooh, we can get the tank reservoir. The city pumps more water than it needs. There's excess stored in the tanks. If the pump fails or needs or rise, the tanks give out water. Oh, that's interesting. Pumping service. Pumping service has a fleet of vacuum trucks that are sent out when they're flooding. Okay. Freshwater outlet. The freshwater outlet lets out excess fresh water in the system. It can be placed on dry land, creating lakes and ponds. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we want the eco treatment plant. So let's start. We're going to continue our quest of taking out as many... Oh, the fire department occupies that spot. We're going to continue taking out all these industrial areas, which I still think is the right move. Go ahead and connect that up, and then let's get another pump going. We could just do a second one out here, and then we'll connect that to the grid, and bam, our Our water shouldn't be too much of an issue. We still don't have an incineration plant. We'll need that eventually. It'll be over here. That's for 6,000. Okay. Let's see. And on our farm, we just need bodies. We don't need... we don't need, what do you call it? More facilities, because we still have space for 100 workers. Which actually, if that's the case, what if I de-zone this completely? I'm very curious what that would do to our farm if those people would just transfer over to the farm. Because we really want to hit 350 before we start building more stuff. So, we'll see what happens. How's our bakery doing? Bakery putting out quite a bit. Animal products is our current lowest thing. Which, that's because we only have 2. But that's not the end of the world. Let's see. Do we want to add... We definitely could. Let's add one more pasture. Throw it right there. We're going to make this one... We have pigs, we have cows. Let's make this one sheep. And then we'll leave that... We'll just let that be as is. Now, what are these guys complaining about? Not enough educated workers. How is our high school availability is fine for right now. It might just be because we don't have that many students. I mean, we have 771 of 1,000. 775. So, I mean, should be fine. We don't have universities yet. We get that at 6,000. Okay. Fire, but we have fire coverage, so that should be fine. This is a heavily wooded area, so we got to make sure that that's going to be okay. And actually, speaking of wooded area, let's go trees. Go medium trees. Tree with leaves. Let's see. Oh, bamboo trees. We don't want bamboo trees. We want some of these. We kind of want to do like what happened in here, where you just kind of line. Although, is there a... This is just base vegetation. Rocks, water structures. There's no fence. Because I was hoping for a good way. Is there bushes of any kind? Not really. Because I'd like to line this kind of with trees, but we need to make it look decent. Now, what kind of trees are those? Will it tell me if I click on them? No. Oops. I don't know anything about trees. Okay, so they're wild conifers. So we can have, like, these are bigger trees, so we don't want a million of these. But we can kind of start almost just kind of placing these kind of throughout. And what I would like to do is I'm going to fill in kind of the part to the side of this main road here. Just so that we can kind of make it look a bit better. Now, obviously, some of these will get destroyed over time, which is fine. We'll do some smaller ones. And we're just going to add some trees through here. Now, it looks like a bunch of the same trees, but it makes sense because this is what we have in the area. Put that, like, basically on the road. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and do some small beech trees. Again, can just kind of throw these in here a bit as, like, a sound barrier from this main road here. And eventually I mean, if we really want to, we could upgrade these roads to highway roads. Kind of with a sound barrier. If we feel the need. Like, if we want people to be jamming through here, I'm just gonna start placing a little bit like crazy. Now, this will increase our fire vulnerability. But, I want this to run at 1. Do some of these little alder trees. Just because I feel like, at least in the area I live, there is quite a bit of this, like, a lot of trees next to the highway. So that, you know, you're kind of... It's an artificial barrier, but it's a barrier nonetheless. I'm just going to place these throughout so that it looks like there's just this natural kind of barrier to everything. Which I like. Stop telling me there's a new building, I know. We don't want bamboo. It doesn't make sense with our climate. We could do some oaks. We're going to be slightly... I like the mass variation in the oaks. That's convenient. But now we're just kind of beautifying almost this whole area. And just making it look a bit more appealing as you drive in. There we go. Kind of go through, sprinkle them all in so it's not so samey throughout. And then let's do... I do like... So what my area does, they have a line down the center of a certain type of plant. Oh, and this would be cool. But let's throw in a few of these. Just green tree. Okay. Got a little lazy with that one game, but you know what? It's fine. Let's throw these little baby ones in here. And now we kind of have, you know, just a nicer overall area that looks a bit better. And we'll just add these little bad boys throughout. And we could do some bushes in here. Just to have, because bushes would naturally form under these trees. So this is fine. We're just kind of sprinkling in, because nature is a bit random. So we want to be random as well. And now we kind of have this nice barrier. And now that we've done this, I actually want to upgrade these roads, I think. I think we are going to make this a highway. Because we do have one-way highway with sound barrier. Which, if we upgrade that, yep, that is basically exactly what we want. Now, is this one, that's a 4-lane. So this is a 3-lane over here. Where is that road? Is there not... Ah. Is it... Wait, did I just pass it? No, those are all 2 lanes. What road is that? It's a 3-lane. It's a 3-lane one-way. Is that what this is? Hold on, let's see. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so it's just a straight up highway with sound barrier. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and make this. Do I need... I don't actually need this to be... I don't need this to be 3 lanes. I need this to be 2. we're gonna go like this, make it have a sound barrier. Now for this, I do think upgrading this is a good idea. Like so. Just so that you can kind of go the same speed all the way through. Space already occupied. What do you mean? What? It must be because of my connections here. So let me go ahead. We're going to pause this. Let's get rid of these connections. We're going to go like that. Yeah, see, this side was fine, so I don't know. And we're gonna quickly go through and upgrade all these roads. Like so. There we go. Now this one's a bit of a weirder situation. Now we're just gonna make these 2 lanes coming in. Or it'll taper off to a 2 lane over here. That's fine. Okay. So let it merge in. Now this right here, I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Now isn't... So highway ramp, if we upgraded these... There we go. Now they pick up a bit of speed going through. That connection got disconnected. We're going to go like this. There we go. All right. So now we just have a nice highway going through. And let's build... Let's continue these connections. Let's upgrade this road first. There we go. We got that one, and then we need... Where did we have that connection? Right here. Which, okay, yeah, this one came from... Like so. There we go. All right. So now, sound-wise, let's check out... Let's let this run for a bit. So now these cars can go much faster. And we should have a lot more flow through the city. And I do quite like how this looks. I do want to place some kind of tree down the center here. And, oh, nice! Let's go! So our birdsong agricultural area has increased to level 3. We now have medium crop fields. We have a milking parlor and a lemonade factory we can build. I believe the lemonade factory we need... What is this? Can we not make that? We can only have one. So we need, what was it, glass? Yeah. So we need glass, which I believe you need the ore for. Is there a fire out there? Oh, no. That's super sad. Welp. Let's get, I guess that's a indication to get a, let's see, depot houses firefighting helicopters. Firefighting helicopters can reach fires with no road access and avoid traffic jams. All right, well, definitely want this bad boy. Let's have this. Let's see. Oh, it has to be like long ways. Okay, that's annoying. Where do we want this? Because we definitely need it now. Let's have it right off of here. Right off this main road here. Yeah. This does give a bit of noise pollution. Yeah, I'd rather have it over here. Let's see. Does it pollute anything? No, it's just noise pollution. So we could have this coming off the water here. Let's do that. It doesn't look beautiful. We kind of warped the land a little bit. But they're going to go fight the fire that's over here. Right? Oh, yeah, they're picking up. Oh, yeah, they're next. That makes sense. Okay, they're next to the water, so they can pick up the water and then take it over. All right, let's watch these guys. This is cool. I'm excited. So they're gonna roll through, start dousing these flames. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a huge shame. So I mean, this just reinforces the fact that we're probably looking at making that an ore industry, which is good. Now, actually, now that I think about it, because it's leveled, we can start increasing some of the stuff here. So we can do medium crop fields. We can also do the milking parlor. So this does cause pollution. I don't love the idea of that one. Let's go with a medium crop field. So they're literally just two. Okay, they're literally just two crop fields long, and actually 8,000 units. These ones have more yield. What? It's more yield to have two small fields. Let's extend this one more thing. It's more yield to have two small fields than it is to have a medium field. Are you serious? I mean, I guess this is for like how it looks essentially. But 8,000 units. 4,000 units. Oh, estimated production. Oh, I was looking at construction cost. Hold on. No, 8,000 units. So it's better to have two small. I guess it's if for worker-wise, it's better to have these ones because you probably need less workers. Let's see what happens. We'll place two of them. Like that. We have wheat. We have potatoes. Let's make cotton. Do some cotton. There we go. And those ones take 20. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. It's you can add more fields with less workers. Which don't actually know if that's what we want, to be totally honest. But that's okay. Let's see. We do have quite a bit of... Let's see, we could fit another one right off of here. So I'm going to go like this. And then we'll go ahead and place this field here. We don't want this, and actually that's something I have neglected to do for quite some time. Let's go through here. And just make sure all of our connections make more sense. Because we probably created some... oh, these guys are complaining about noise? They're sick from the noise. What noise are you getting? What? Hold on. Why is this area... Oh, is it because of these commercial areas? That's odd. It's too... Why? So yeah, this is a very noisy little corridor. Okay, so that means we have to dezone some of this. That's interesting. Okay, let's take out this side of the street, and we'll go like this, and see if that helps at all. That's odd. Because normally residential doesn't have an issue being next to commercial. It's just a very loud street, I guess? I don't know. Interesting. Ah, okay. Whatever then. I mean, I guess now that I'm looking at this, why did I not just... That's gonna be so... That's gonna... let me pause. If I delete this, it doesn't delete that. Okay, cool. There we go. There's no reason for me not to have that, and I don't know why this wants to make this a stop. You go like that. There we go. All right, but now we have all these farms. Now that is a lot of corn right here. Why not? That is a lot of agriculture, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and add another barn. Where the hell's the barn? There it is. Right here. There we go. Perfect. And now, because our silos are looking pretty full. Yeah, we have a lot of crop production. Our flour, the crops over there are fine. Okay, we're good. Why is this a traffic jam all of a sudden? Huh. Let's check out. Yeah, this upgrading this to a highway made this a traffic jam. Let's put stops here so that the through traffic is correct. Like that. See if that fixes it. That seems to be clearing it up. Okay. We just need the proper stops. Okay. Yeah, because we don't want that to be a massive problem. It still looks like a little bit of a problem. The problem is that they're not using the second lane to go through. Like, if they're trying to go all the way through, there's nobody using the second lane, really. And they're coming on to the second. Why are they doing that? That could be a little bit of a problem. Let's see. Let me check my stops here as well. Junctions. Okay, yeah, that's still through. It does. I believe this is technically road, so the speed limit drops right there. Is there? Can I? No. All right. Well, man, that really killed our traffic. Let's see. Still have a lot of. This has just become a bottleneck coming in. Yeah. Oh my God! What is happening over here? See, like, my thing is, why are they all using the inside lane? Especially to go through. Now that we've made this a highway, we might actually. Oh my God, this is all bad. I think we need to make this an actual interchange now, which is a bit of a bummer. Just so that there's like through traffic. I mean, we could try to be cheeky and do some underground stuff, but oh no. Let's see. So how are we gonna fix this? How are we gonna fix this? We also have a lot of industrial demand, but how is? I mean, we could definitely add some stuff. Okay. Let's add. We could add some animals. I think that we really need to fix the this traffic though. Ugh. This needs to be our priority. Okay, so I think we just have to do a diamond interchange now. Ugh. Okay. First off, let's see. So we have. Does the clover leaf definitely doesn't fit? Why is this so huge? Like, to get it where we would want it, we'd have to demolish so many things. Okay, we're gonna keep this paused. We have to clear some of this traffic. Okay, I think I might have fixed our traffic issues. I've made two relatively ugly interchanges. Let me fix this garbage real quick. We're honestly just gonna place another one down here. Although this does quite a bit of pollution, doesn't it? Yeah. So maybe it's time for a recycling center. Because this one still pollutes a bit, but isn't quite as bad. We'll drop 2 recycling centers. That should take care of our garbage. Because is this full? Yeah, this one's full. Okay. So that's not super ideal. Let's see. I think we do have to place one of these for now. We're going to place one more until we get an incinerator going. But let's see. Our traffic should have cleared up. Okay, thank God. So we have these kind of janky H looking interchanges, but as long as it works, I'm happy. It's not the end of the world. The people nearby probably aren't the most happy that they now live next to a freeway entrance. And I just said they have stop signs coming in and out. But this has heavily increased how smooth everything goes. I did connect a couple of the... I think it's just that one, maybe two. Yeah, I connected two. This is the only one that's like I'm a little not happy with. But it should be fine, because the only reason you're taking that right is to go into the residential. Is there... Could we do that better? Let's see. So I don't like that they're just slowing down there. But it should be okay. That should work for us. That should be a-okay. Yes, they're super long on-off ramps, but I think that kind of works. Let's see, what do we got? We still got garbage problems over here. Wow, our commercial leveled up very quickly. And now our industrial... Oh yeah, we need a lot of industrial. Okay. So let's see, how's our farm looking? We're making 3,000 in profits. It's a huge farm at this rate. I'm going to go ahead and connect... Let's see, let's get this connected through. I kind of want to... Let's see, let's go... It would let me. Game, please. It's a 70. I don't want a 74-degree angle. Let's see. I guess doing it from there is probably the smarter plan. So let's go right like that, just so we have a little bit connection going through. And then let's start filling up some of this area. See, we do have a lot of residential demand, or not residential, a lot of industry demand. So let's see. Let's see, can we do a side road here that would let me place a, It's ugly, but if it can let me place another crop area, I'm good. We'll do potatoes again. Oh, I guess we're doing wheat. All right, whatever. And then let's go ahead and we're gonna build... We'll do a couple of these of crop fields. Go like that. And then we'll plug in a smaller one right next to that. I don't know why it made me go off a little bit there, but that actually works because I can throw grain silos right there. Because we're going to have a lot more... We have a lot more crops, which is fine, but that should heavily increase the amount of industrial work we have. It all needs water, though. That'd be good to have taken care of. There we go. That should all be good the second it... Is it not good? Oh, because I paused. Hey, we got a level 4 farm. We have the large barn, a farm maintenance building, a slaughterhouse, and a clothing factory. The clothing factory I'm curious about. We also need to make sure we do place a farm maintenance building. Yeah. That's going to provide a lot of workplaces, which is good. Now, the clothing factory, we need what looks like ore of some kind. And that's huge. Wow. Yeah, so that one we're going to need ore, which we will have. So I guess in theory we could eventually make a clothing factory. And that might be our next episode here. We got to Big Town. I did not even notice we were that close. I spent so much time working on the frickin' road. But this is great. So we got more areas. We can now make a campus, which is fun and I want to do for sure. We can make offices. It looks like we can do an IT cluster. Let's see. We got a bunch of policies, and we got our high density commercial and residential, and we also got some office zoning. We can do blimps. We could do a metro, which I want to do. We got the incineration plant, which is huge. We also have a prison. We have a lot of stuff. So next episode, we'll be able to really go through here and make this special. I think I'm going to make this area here potentially high density once we get the ore factory going, because we will have a lot of demand, and then we might get a timber industry going because we're making a lot of money at this point. Our farm itself is making really good money, and I think we're in a good spot. This is a little jank, but we're making it work. We're making it work, and we still have this area to zone as well, so maybe we don't go high density yet. But I'm liking what we're working with. We might make the two main drags have some high density commercial, just to kind of take care of that commercial demand. But we're in a good spot. I like where we're at. I like it a lot. But I'm gonna get out of here for now. Spent a lot of time on this episode just trying to fix roads that I myself broke. So, you know, hopefully this works. It's, like I said, a little ugly. We can maybe fix this slightly. Whoa, not that drastic. Fix it just a little bit. That's fine. Maybe bring this in a little bit. Maybe bring this out slightly. And we definitely need to fix that a little bit. Delete a tree, but that's okay. Bring this in slightly. Okay, that looks better. That looks substantially better. Our traffic's flowing. We're in a good spot. I like it. And now I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I see you next time. See ya.